Hey everyone, welcome back to the range. My name is Matt, also known as the Ammo Nerd. Over here on my channel, we love reviewing body armor and different types of ammunition, especially when we get some new manufacturer in. This is from AAC, or American Ammunition Company. This is their 300 black 125 grain full metal jacket supersonic load. For any of you that don't know, the AAC name is owned by the holding company that also owns Palmetto State Armory. They are not the same company, they're separate entities, and I always get complained at when I say that PSA sells 300 Blackout ammo when in reality AAC is its own company. Let's throw him on the table and talk about what we're going to do today. If you're a newcomer to my channel, we do things very differently over here. I am very data-oriented, data-driven over here. Let's throw a little bit of dad jokes here or there, but I'm here to give you guys information on ammo so that if you're looking to make a buying decision, this box says 2150 feet per second. We want to know what barrel length is going to achieve that velocity. We do a practical accuracy test as well. For our 300 Blackout, we have 3 barrel lengths afforded to us, a 7.5 inch, 10.5 inch, and 16. We're doing a general, function check over these, 100 or so rounds. Obviously not a big picture. You should run thousands and thousands of rounds to get true reliability, but if we see any reliability issues in my small sample size, you know that that's probably not a good thing. It's around 65 to 70 degrees outside today. Our first barrel length up is our 7.5 inch Palmetto State Armory build. This has a 1-in-7 twist barrel, Yankee Hill single port Kerrs muzzle brake. Over our 20 shots, we had an average of 1,899 feet per second, an extreme spread of 172, and a standard deviation of 46. For muzzle energy, we're right in the 980 to 1100 foot-pounds. Our 10.5 inch is another Palmetto State Armory build. Got a Yankee Hill 3-port QD muzzle brake up front, R.A.N.G.E ambidextrous charging handle, and our Battle Arms safety selectors. Got the PSA Peacock lower on here. Over a 20 shot average, we had 1,964 feet per second. Our extreme spread was 112 and our standard deviation was 28. Looks like for muzzle energy, we're in the 1050 to 1100 foot-pounds. I figured because our 300 Blackout is often shot suppressed, I don't know anybody who would mix supers in with subs, but they may leave their suppressor on their gun at all times. We threw our JK Armament rifle kit on our 10.5 inch upper. Over a 10 shot average, we were at 2,001 feet per second. So we gained about 40 feet per second there. Our extreme spread was 174 and our standard deviation was 47. We're in the 1150 to 1200 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. Our final barrel length is our 16 inch, another Palmetto State Armory build. Got a Yankee Hill single port QD muzzle brake up front, ambidextrous R.A.N.G.E charging handle, and our Battle Arms safety selector, Virginia 15 lower. Our average over 21 shots was 2167 feet per second. Our extreme spread was 142 and our standard deviation of 43. Average muzzle velocity or muzzle energy 1350 to 1400 foot-pounds. It looks like the velocity on this box will be obtained from a full 16 inch barrel. I didn't get locked back on the last round here. I wonder if I need a slightly heavier buffer on the 16 inch because a lot of my brass is in the 1 to 2 o'clock position. Here is our AAC 125 grain supersonic at 100 yards using a primary arms first focal plane. I think it's 18 power. All those zooms, Mr. Hootie Hoo. Minimal to no wind outside today. Very nice. Target is a little obscured because the sun's actually coming in on it this way, but I can see it pretty good. So our first group was 2.106 inches. This is out of the 10.5 inch. Then our second group was 2.107 inches. I threw our JK Armament rifle kit Form 1 can on there because I think the way I've done the baffles and the symmetrical aspect has helped with accuracy. At least every time I put it on a gun, I tighten up the groups. Our first group was 1.550 and our second group was 1.496 inches. I have enough of this that we'll take 2 more groups now that we let the gun cool down a little bit and see if this improves at all. Well folks, our ammunition review on our 125 grain supersonic 300 Blackout from AAC is coming to a close. We had good function in our 3 barrel lengths that we used for our testing. You know, my sample size is pretty small comparative to, you know, say the load is 100% reliable. So depending on your gun and your gas port size settings, that could all go out the window. But this just gives you a general idea of function and velocity. Accuracy wise, pretty darn impressive. I think, however, I have those baffles cut in our JK Armament rifle kit certainly is helping me when we go to our accuracy portion. With all that being said, it's time for me to get the heck out of here. But at the end of all my videos, I take a moment to thank all those who help make these possible. Number 1 is my Patreon and Subscribe Star fans. I have a link tree in the description below, different ways to support me or contact me, because some of this stuff does get quite expensive, acquiring different barrel lengths for testing and different types of ammunition. Number 2 is Josiah over at Palmetto State Armory. Again, in full transparency, provided me with a lot of this ammunition so I can give you guys a review on. I'm really looking forward to the 5.7x28mm offerings that they are going to have to accompany their Rock 5.7. I really should finish the review on that gun because I'm pretty much got 800 to 900 rounds through it without any hiccups at all. And of course, number 3 is you all for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you at the range.